Downtown Greensboro, you can see it pretty well from where we're at. 6-5, Bethune-Cookman with the lead. A&T gets a run in the bottom of the 8th on this play. Runners at the corners and 1 out. Kelvin Freeman takes off for second base from first, and the throw from Delgado gets to Pizarro, and he applies the tag. Now, Dario Little ends up scoring that 5th North Carolina A&T run to make it a 1-run game as we head to the 9th inning now, and Joe Mackey works into his 3rd inning of relief. Rashad Johnson will lead things off. Hitless today out of the cleanup spot until now. A leadoff single for Bethune-Cookman. I wonder, in a situation like that, you've got to know that there's a possibility of conceding a run. I wonder if Jason Beverland felt comfortable conceding that run, knowing that he's got Daly getting ready in the bullpen for the bottom of the 9th, and knowing that he's got the middle of the order coming up. I just wonder if maybe he felt okay. Probably would prefer not to, but I wonder if he felt okay.
Yeah, or if there was a shock factor in there. I mean, you can always run the guy back to first base and try and serve up a double play ball, but I don't think any manager out there will really think a 1-run lead going into the 9th is cautious enough where you just allow somebody to get another run to make it a 1-run game.
Right. The only reason I say it didn't look like a play where you're trying to get a guy going from first, and maybe you short arm the throw towards second and then try to throw back home to get the runner caught. That's the only reason I thought.
And then the catcher, I thought the catcher did a good job of looking the runner back at the bag, then throwing the second. I wonder if that falls on the shortstop that came over and made the tag. Is he supposed to get that ball and keep an eye on him and maybe come back home, because he ran the runner back almost halfway down to first base.
Again, that's where the curiosity comes in on that play. Very concerned with Rashad Johnson, who's lifted 11 bags this year, including 1 in this game. Nick Johnson with a couple of base hits today. Just a curious play more than anything else. Nonetheless, regardless of the situation, it is a 1-run game. And Jordan Daly is loosening up for the bottom half of the 9th inning for Bethune-Cookman. He'll still be gunning for another save. Trying to make it 8 on the season, assuming it's still a 3-run game or less. There's a pitch out thrown out to second, and Rashad Johnson has his 2nd steal of the day. 7 stolen bases for the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats in this ballgame.
I mean, what do you do right now? It's just when they've got too much speed. I mean, you got the pitch out called. I think what they're basically saying right now is that you don't have enough arm strength to catch our best base runners.
I mean, even a good throw, even a perfect throw probably doesn't get Rashad Johnson there. Bethune-Cookman trying to get that run back. Freshman Mackey deals. Johnson with a beautiful bunt. Successful sacrifice for Nick Johnson, moving Rashad Johnson to third base. And a big insurance run waiting 90 feet away.
You can tell Nick Johnson gets the sacrifice down and realizes, hey, maybe that 1 run was not enough. Moving the runner over to third base, trying to get that extra run of insurance, trying to get it back.
A chance for Pizarro, who's 0 for 3 with his sacrifice to try to drive it in. Just 9 RBIs for Pizarro this year. First baseman Freeman creeping in. Jordan has had to be in these situations a lot. Men on third trying to make some stops. He blocks that one in the dirt.
And you see the difference there. Realizing you're in a 1-run ball game. North Carolina A&T's got all of their infield in.
Yep.
Second baseman, shortstop, third baseman, all on the edge of the grass. They get anything, they're trying to make a play at the plate and keep that run at third base, that runner.
Pizarro, not a huge run producer, but a good contact guy, and just wants to make contact, and Johnson with speed might take off on contact. There's a strike.
An inside-out off-speed pitch. Caught just enough of the inside portion of the plate.
2-1 from Mackey. Big swing and a miss, 2-2.
Getting him with the off-speed stuff. Full cut there. what you call a good old-fashioned whiff. This would be a huge punch out if Mackey can get the strikeout right now.
Two. Deep drive, right center field. Copeland is back, makes the grab. This will score a run easily. 7-5 Wildcats. Sac fly from Juan Pizarro. And a big insurance run for Bethune-Cookman here in the ninth.
Well, they gave one back in the eighth, the bottom of the eighth, and just when the Aggies thought they were going to just be one run down going into the ninth inning, they find themselves down 2 runs again. All started with the leadoff single by Brashad Johnson.
Steals a base, gets to third on a sacrifice, and comes home on a sac fly. That's about as clean cut as it's supposed to be. And there's Jairo Acevedo. Good day at the plate, 2 for 4 with an RBI today. And has done a good job on the mound as well in those innings of relief. Did get charged with that last run, though, that North Carolina A&T did score. Nonetheless, solid long relief after Ryan Gonzalez only went 5 innings. There's a strike, and it's 1-2. Gonzalez is in line for the win. 1-2 to Acevedo. Towards second base, Riley makes the play, and the inning is over. But Bethune-Cookman, get him on, get him over, get him in. They get a big insurance run. Daly coming in, bottom of the order coming up in the bottom of the ninth.
Being a champion isn't